All right, guys, here we are. I really wish we weren't here for this reason. Let's put it that way. I'm gonna try not to bawl my eyes out. And these guys are here to help me do that. And hopefully we'll have other people come up if they can. But yeah, this is a rough night. And I just wanted to make sure that everybody had a place to come to. What, Rod? Did you say
I
something?
said I'm sure some people will be coming up. I just seen Cold's horrible news. I don't know, probably like everybody else. I was,
There's
shocked.
somebody. Hubsy.
Hello, hello.
I'm, okay. I don't know if... Okay, I gotta stand up and I can't do it that way. There we go. We got it on.
Ah, there you go. Nice, thanks.
Yeah, of course.
It's not
Had
Took
to.
weather. It's not Took weather, but it's
Not too good.
no. It's far from it, but
It's hot.
yeah.
I'm just gonna sweat.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is I've got a nice cold beverage to offset this. So.
I have a gin and tonic in a Yeti. If that's not... That's for Smith. This is for Smithy. A
Mad
gin and
respect.
tonic and a Yeti.
Mad respect. Love it.
Got a margarita and a Long Island queued up right after that. So,
Beautiful.
Yeah,
cheers.
this is a proper wake, folks. This is what I'm doing
just
here.
one of many cheers. Toast to Mr. Smith.
Yep, this is what my people do when
Whiskey and Coke, a
one of
cigarette.
our brothers falls. Yay, Limey! I love that. It's cool. Yeah, so this is a hard day. Did not expect this at all.
No, I thought last I knew, I thought he was doing better, and that's the last that I knew. And I don't go around as much as I used to. A lot of the streams I go, but I don't.
Jack off.
What?
Goldie, chili. Woo.
Oh, Jack. Okay, sorry. I was like, what?
No, that's my friend.
What
Yeah,
did you
I know,
say?
right?
That's
I
such
do.
a
I have a
fucking-
friend named Jack. I know. His name's Jack Hoff.
We went
Jack
from Rhett saying I don't show up
I'm not
very
swearing,
often.
YouTube. That is my friend's name, whatever. Not
we
swearing
went from
yet.
we
It's
went from
coming.
Rhett saying I don't show up very often, and then you just came out with Jack off, and I'm like, what?
All right.
No, it ain't time for that. Just go ahead and keep her bridge.
Jade, great stream this evening. Thank you so much for
job,
that.
Jade.
That was so fucking awesome.
She
you so much.
even did that little scream at the end, kind of like how Mr. Smith would.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I like that.
Ooh,
Like,
Dee,
you
what's up?
just be like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah, just right at the end of a good performance,
Yeah.
I love that. I used to love when
Yeah.
he did that. He would scream when he really did a great job and he felt it,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The room distance was everything, right? You could he's shouting it, and it's just picking up, right? It was awesome. Yeah.
Exactly.
It was
That's
just so
passion.
loud right through the mask, just
Yeah.
just like, oh, yeah, it was.
Ah!
Yeah.
To you, brother.
I used to love that. Yep.
Yeah,
I miss
drink.
that.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
I think I got a little too much whiskey in the Coke.
Yeah, me too, Jade. Again.
And it just, it kind of hits me too that, it's like, motherfucker,
Damn.
I wanted samples of his drum
Shit.
kit.
Oh God.
I wanted to
Oh, my
mix
God,
some
that
stuff
drum
with,
kit.
I wanted to get his drum sound, and I wanted to make some stuff with him, And I never got the chance.
Yeah, a lot of things a lot of us didn't get the chance to do. It's a lot of things, you know. That's
And just a fucking phenomenal musician. That just was always a fucking pleasure to watch because I mean we all do this, for fun and whatever. But I mean,
aloha, Rachel sis.
it's like it's hard to deny the talent level of Mr. Smith when he's doing the shit, man. It just fucking grooving. That's the only way. I mean, it's just puts the sugar in the sugar daddy. When he's doing some of that stuff, you look at it, it just was a fucking groove, man.
He was talented, and he was a gentleman, and he
Yep.
was really smart, and he was somebody you could bat around ideas with, and he wouldn't get offended, and that's a big deal in somebody. Uh, Having been through college courses and things, there are certain people you just can't converse with on stuff. And with him, I could just talk about pretty much any subject. He wouldn't get offended at anything. We just talk about it. That's a nice
know,
thing to have in
he was.
somebody.
He seemed like he wasn't up his own ass about anything.
No.
You know what I mean? He could take a joke. He had a sense of humor. He wanted us to call him twat in chat.
Yeah.
And we just you twat. He yelled twat back, and it was like
Twat.
I enjoyed talking with him shot because he knew his shit. There's
Yep.
he just knew his shit.
Hey, West plays music.
I wanted to pick his brain about time signatures, like.
I was gonna say today in Jade's TU E78 with that one song that she played. There was that one song in Odd Time that she played, and I was like, I can't even do it. I was like bawling my head off, and I couldn't even read chat. I could barely even type. I was like, okay, well, oh
Yeah, I was
well.
going to ask if it was waltzes in particular herbs that you were going to ask him about.
Well, in like that one song that I've kind of dubbed, pa fuck you, that what Valerie plays, we would go back and forth about how that was actually a waltz, and you're like, no, that's in 6/8, and like, well, maybe it's a waltz with two left feet, and, and just those little arguments were so fun.
He used to have so much fun with that, though. And Denise, I
Yep.
want to just say something. Yesterday, I went and mailed something to Valerie that I had for him that was really an in-joke between he and I, and he'll never get it now. It's just too late with it.
Well, that's sad. But
Just
I mean,
that much.
I mean, and fucking, it's good you went ahead and came on and did this, man, because there's a lot of people that struggle as it is, and then let alone losing somebody they're close to. Fucking grief is fucking horrid. I never
For
really.
sure. Don't I know, right?
Yeah, Lord, you're a champ. I fucking never really have went through grief in my life until Mom died. I never really got it. I don't know if I'm just a hard old fucker or what. It just.
No, you're pretty lucky, I think. That's
I
a
just.
lucky thing.
I.
I've lost too many people, but like the worst, I have to tell you, is your spouse or your kid. Those are the two worst things.
Yeah, I can't.
Uh,
I can't picture burying your kid.
we've lost a child in my family, and I've lost my spouse, and I can tell you that people that have lost a child do understand what I went through.
I'm
This
sure.
is hard enough. When you lose a good friend, when you lose a dear friend, it's bad enough. It's really bad enough. Uh, but yeah,
Well,
those two things are the worst.
it,
I'm
it,
going to
it,
talk about some grief. It's a good
I
thing to
mean,
talk about.
we all knew he was sick, but like I said, I was just thinking that you know, he was getting better or the treatment was working, just like I can't.
That's what we all want to think. Of course we do. And none of us. Hey, thanks, Jack.
'Cause I
None of
thought
us
we
want,
were-
and none of us should think the worst. Do you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I thought
That's okay.
I was
There's
under
nothing
the
wrong with
impression.
that.
I was-
Especially. Yeah.
I was under the impression that he had gotten it detected early.
Robert,
You know
yes,
that-
he did. Robert, yes, he did. No, he had it for a year. That's the problem. He just had bad doctors. Like Valerie was complaining a few weeks ago about this, and I agree with her. I happen to agree with her. Of course, I'm not
Yep.
going to say a lot of that in the chat, but she's right. I mean, I don't know who the hell diagnosed this poor man. Misdiagnosed him. Let's just put it that way.
So did they miss cancer for a year?
Yeah,
Jeez.
a year. A year.
That-
It was a year.
that's-
He's been sick for a
Yeah.
year. He
Wow,
fainted.
that's
He was supposed to go on a live stream. We were looking for him. Like, this isn't like him. He doesn't like just
Yeah, he
abandon a
was-
live stream. And it turned
Yeah.
out he had passed out. And luckily he had woken up and got himself together, and he had gone to the doctor, and we thought he was, he had a condition. We thought he had an autoimmune disease, but he was gonna be okay, but he kept getting sick. Does everybody remember? He just kept getting sick,
Yeah.
right?
Because he was
Kept
like
going
he was-
back. They kept doing dumb things. He just kept letting them go. He just
He
kept-
was like, cause like, I
Yeah.
remember that night where it was like, he was on, like, it was like a whole hour or two. Like, I think it was about 2 hours actually. Like, we sat there
He sat
in the
there.
chat and like, what's going on? It kept coming. I kept coming back every at least 20 minutes, wondering what
Yep.
was going on.
I even DM'd him. I'm like, "Are you okay?" Of course, I didn't hear from him for 3 months, but that's okay.
That's gotta be
'Cause
that's
that
gotta be
was me.
that has to be really frightening, Jade.
Yeah, quite.
Saying
know-
that he passed out on a video call with Jade. That's gotta be fucking frightening.
It's horrible.
What sucks so bad is, just my own experience. You get people going, well, aren't you taking care of it? Aren't you going to the doctors? It's like, yeah, what the fuck you want me to do?
He was that,
no,
and that's
right.
the thing that makes you so mad, right? That he was.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to the doctor all the time, and I feel like I'm going to the doctor. It's like, dude, this is not what's wrong. What are you doing? Do this goddamn test and be done with it.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to say this, okay? When Kurt was sick, right? Because he had an autoimmune disease. He had something that was incurable. Okay, he had celiac. And celiac is more than, oh, you just go gluten-free and you're fine. No. Because it took its toll up to a point. And he was 49 before they even diagnosed him with anything, right? And he probably had this stuff for at least 10 years. So it was just eating at him. And he became paralyzed over it and blind over it. Paralyzed and blind. Okay.
And permanent, right? The
And what?
blindness
Yeah.
and he realized permanent. Okay.
It's permanent. There's no reversing it, ever. Okay? We finally got to a doctor at U of M that could diagnose it, knew what it was, and said, okay, we can try to make it so it doesn't get worse, but you will never feel your legs again.
Oh, fuck.
Done, right? But I've caught people Googling symptoms, Googling them. It's like, dude, here's my phone. Google. I can do that. You want to pay me? Why don't you pay me your $200,000 a year at least for
But,
a rookie doctor? I'll take it. I can Google stuff real good. I have a degree already. You can just hire me.
I mean, I would feel that, Mr. Smith's condition would have been so fucking easy to find. like would have been one of the first blood tests and shit you would have done would have lit up a fucking flag. My general practitioner that is good for telling him what pill I think I need. I mean, how in the fuck do you, I guess what I'm saying is how in the fuck do you miss that?
Well, here's the deal. It's just being a bad doctor, right? We've got a hospital here. We literally have, U of M calls it Death Valley. Okay, and this is where my girlfriend got diagnosed as being anemic. And they said the type of anemia she had, she was anemic because she was a vegetarian. No, she was anemic because she had colon cancer. And a year later, it cropped back up. Now, luckily, because of the bank I had worked at, I knew the CFO of a very large hospital here, and he golfed with the head of the colon cancer department, and I got her in there. Thank God, because I smoked cigarettes with the girl that's his brother, right? That's how I got my one of my best friends in there. Thank God. All right, because now she's in remission. But it spread to her liver because a year later, Death Valley had diagnosed her a year prior as just being anemic because she was a vegetarian. My butt, you don't get that anemia from just being a vegetarian. That's ridiculous. That never happens. So I'm sorry, but you got, oh God, there's too many quacks out there, man. There's too many bad doctors. I'm sorry.
I'd rather have the doctor that I have, at least he says, I don't know, man, it's out of my league. We need to send you here.
Yes.
And, but the problem is you go and you come back empty handed. I had one doctor.
Good, Frank. Good.
That I've been a year trying to get in and they've canceled twice. It's only neurology, but they only have one neurologist.
That's not only, that sucks, man.
It's just, it goes all the way.
That's what I'm talking about. Right. You've had appointments and they canceled them. What the hell?
Yep.
This is the kind of crap, and it goes on all over the world, all over the place. It's a problem.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Doesn't matter if you're over there in the UK or you're here. If you got free medical, you got paid for it. It's just the good doctors they're done retired. They're out of it.
Yeah.
I got a lot of buddies that are retired early.
I remember when I had my car accident, right? I was lucky because for me it was bones, and they kind of know what to do with bones, right? They know how to set them, and they have like all these fancy ideas. But I was lucky enough to have found, because my problem was I had my car accident in Montana, and I live in Michigan. Okay, so they had to transport me, and I did. I got that wonderful plane ride. That was fucked up. And got back here, but what doctor is going to take care of me with this thing I had on me and all this shit? And I accidentally ended up finding a doctor that had gone to college with the guy that worked on me in Montana by accident. Complete accident. But thank God I did, because he became my surgeon and his team. And I had a guy that was working on me that was pretty world-renowned at the time. But I fell into it, literally. It was an accident. So, yeah, it was like a miracle. That sucks.
And it's like
you have to have a miracle happen to you to live through something in this day and age. It's 2020 damn 6. Why don't we have, where's our Star Trek med? Where's Bones, man? I want that. You're a barbarian.
It sounds like there's two instances you've described where it's luck that you got good treatment. So, and it shouldn't be like that for anyone.
No, it shouldn't.
Oh, you have to fight for your own medical. You absolutely have to fight. And then the hospitals wonder why in the fuck you're pissed off, because I'm not always a dope. running around doing stupid shit like I do in the chats. And it's
Where
like,
do you go?
I can go for, oh, he said he'd be right back. I think he has to
Okay.
go
Yeah.
do something. And, I can get pissy real quick. And one of them, I went into the doctor and I went there for a med check. And the doctor said, okay, we're going to change your meds for you. All right. And I said, okay. So I went to go pick them up and the pharmacy hadn't had them. And she said, well, go back to your doctor and tell them to send it again. So I go there and the nurse sitting in there, she says, I said, can I speak, or the lady at the front desk, I said, can I speak to Mark's nurse? And she goes, well, you got to have an appointment. And I said, wait a minute, I'm following up on my visit I was just at yesterday, and I still don't have my new meds, and they're pretty important. Has to deal with my blood pressure.
This is
And-
what.
Well, so I said, now you're telling me that I got to make another fucking appointment that I just had an appointment for. And I said, fine. So I said, I went to the front desk and I said, get me the goddamn administrator now. And they asked why. And I told them. And so she came down and went, chewed ass, whatever, and got to see Mark himself. And they sent the script down. I come home and my neighbor works at the hospital. And she said, yeah, that girl that went down to the doctor's office said you were a dick. I said, yeah, I was pissed off, but I was not a dick to her. I told her the situation, and it's totally not going to happen that I'm going to go to a doctor and have to make another doctor appointment to finish that appointment because he went straight out of my room to have a cigarette outside. He didn't finish his fucking job. And the nurse...
And this is the deal, is that they just take advantage of our insurance, They just milk the shit out of it to the point that, you're just like, I'm your cash cow here. I felt that way with Kurt a lot. That his main doctor was really milking him to the point where he wasn't helping him. And he was going more numb every damn day. And that doctor wouldn't help him. So what I did is I went through my network, which it was through my job, right? So I had the secondary insurance that I had put him on, that we went through a new primary caregiver that sent us to this rheumatoid arthritis doctor who was a godsend. It was this little tiny Iraqi grandma. She was awesome. Okay, she was like about to retire, so she knew a lot, right? And we'd seen her just before the pandemic, and then the pandemic happened and no doctor would see anybody. It was fucked up. So it got really much worse. And then finally that September, was it September? Yeah. It was like August or September. She finally saw him again and she was shocked. She was like, holy crap. He lost like 50 pounds in like 4 months. He had, gone numb everywhere. His hands started going numb. His up to basically up to his thighs at this point. And she said, listen, I'm a rheumatoid arthritis doctor, and this is not exactly my wheelhouse, but I've been around and I know things. And I believed her. And she said, this is neurological, and I know he's got to get into U of M. And so she was the one that referred us to this research doctor at U of M who diagnosed him, looked at his MRI, and diagnosed him in 15 minutes. Bam, done, diagnosed. After 4 years of trying to figure it out. That's the kind of shit you have to go through.
Unbelievable.
It's fucked up.
And then the worst part too is like anytime you say, "Oh, I have like a pain somewhere," oh, you must be here for drugs.
Oh,
it's kind of generally
God, don't even get me started.
Generally,
yeah.
the attitude that they have.
We went through that. Kurt got seen as a drug seeker, and the messed up thing, he wasn't looking for drugs. You know what he asked him for? He asked him to do tests. He was like,
Right,
please
like
do tests on me. He wasn't asking for drugs.
it's like, yeah, because like I've been getting all kinds. What is crinkling in the background?
What? Uh-oh.
What is?
That might be my weed. I got a really cranky package. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
Oh, no problem.
I brought it up for everyone. I'll pass it
I've
on.
been having,
Gee.
I've been having pain in my abdomen for since high school, and like I have gone to so many different doctors and asked about it, and they could never figure it the fuck out. But I could tell you, every single time I've gone to the emergency room and it's gotten that bad, they've said you just want drugs.
Yeah.
They
I'm telling you,
always
that's
treat
their
it like it's
go-to
like a-
when they don't want to deal with you. Or they don't know what's wrong with you. Hey, Les. They don't know what's wrong with you. We had this drives me nuts. A gastroenterologist basically accused my husband of drug seeking. And when Kurt said, is the drug I'm asking you about a pain drug? And she said, no. And this doctor. And he said, then why are you accusing me of drug seeking? It's like it was a drug to stop nausea, is what it was. Do you have a better drug to stop nausea?
I mean, generally when you go to the hospital, you do seek relief, and some of the relief comes in the form of drugs. I mean, I guess I could say, yeah, I am seeking drugs that you provide as a hospital for my pain that I legitimately have.
Yeah, just telling
many times they assume too much. And
even if it's a fucking aspirin, I will take it.
It's sometimes because of the way you look, because my husband was a long hair, okay? And I think that people assume things on they profile. Let's just put it that way. It's pretty gross, okay? Because my husband has a certain look doesn't mean he's a drug addict. You know?
I can't hang.
Yeah.
I can't hang out long.
I'm
always on borrowed time.
Yeah.
But I wanted to come up here and be with everyone as we grieve together about Mr. Smith. How much we'll miss him. So.
Yeah, man. Ninth Gate forever, dude.
Good to see you, Hubs.
Ninth Gate forever. We talked to the boys earlier, and Ninth Gate forever. Yeah. We'll never forget Mr. Smith. So. Much love, everyone.
Love you, Hubs. Thanks for coming, man.
Hey, Hubs.
Love you all. Deal with it.
Love you, Hubs.
Love you. Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Mad respect.
Yeah.
I'll be in the chat.
See you, Gary.
Cool.
God, really, Smithy was one of my first people on this channel. You guys know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
That I never did my main connection with him was just, in the chats and stuff like that, usually talking shop or something like that, because he knew the shit. So it was fun. We could talk about stuff and, see what was going on. And like I said, as a player standpoint, just,
Yeah.
Hey, Melissa.
I'm so grateful to be able to do, my first release of the year was me, him, and Mr. Smith, me, and Folk and Blueser.
Yep.
And
yeah.
I got to tell you, man, it was so much fun to just lay the tracks. He laid bass tracks, drum tracks. I did some guitar work and some vocals, and then, you got Folk and Blueser, but
and he could just
2 years in the making,
Steve-O.
you guys, to make that video.
He could just work around whatever it was you had already, like he did that with some of Valerie's stuff too, where he just added something to it and didn't have to have multi-tracks or anything like that. Could just do it right off of whatever he had.
Yeah,
and he ran an old machine too. So it looked like it was like Windows 2000 or something. Like, and he was still working that
Yeah.
it was just amazing.
And a
He
lot of people
showed
don't
me his
realize too
setup
that
one time. It was
he
wires
played all
everywhere.
instruments. He was an
Yeah.
engineer. He played bass, guitar, keyboards, drums. He did it all.
Yep.
Multi instrumental.
Kind of talking about something like that one time. You're like, all these studios that you see, all these influencers, not all of them, but a lot of them. You look at the videos and stuff you watch, you're talking about this piece of equipment or that piece of equipment, and it's like that's not a studio. When you go into a studio, man, you're usually tripping over shit. It's like you got cables everywhere. It's like walking into a woodworker shop. It's you got fucking sawdust on the floor, and
Yeah.
it's just that's the thing that gets me with watching a lot of videos. It's like it's not real, and like my place has got junk all over. I don't worry about cleaning it. I do clean up, but it's like
Yeah.
we were just talking about that. It's like, yeah, they're just kind of they got everything set for a photo op.
Love
Everything
Galley.
ergonomically, because he had everything set up so he could get to it. Because
Yeah.
that's
You
hard as a
feel like
drummer.
it's not an authentic artist space if it's all like antiseptically clean and tidied away.
Yeah, I mean, it's not real. I mean, and places didn't really look like they do now until YouTube came around and everybody wanting everything to look super slick. I mean, if you look hard enough,
Mhm.
you find it here. I do go through and
Yeah,
try to tie
exactly.
cables up and stuff now and then, but all that happens is I end up clipping what I cable tied because I need to move a cable over, because the studio's just always evolving. Never if it sits the same place, you ain't doing nothing. You know,
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm
I can
gonna
relate to that.
I'm gonna definitely miss playing Find Bush Baby among all the things that he had in there.
Oh,
He
that
had
was
all
so
those little hiding
cool.
spots.
Right.
He was so
For
fun
me,
like
it's like
that.
you have these different setups, where if I'm going to set everything up for my open mic where I'm going to be jamming, I got to set everything up a certain way,
Hey, Ted.
and then what sucks is like, okay, well, if I want to film now, you got to move stuff around a little bit. You have to come out of the speakers. You got to move this, you got to move that over, turn that off, move that. And then I have like a setup for like, if I'm going to edit. And so you're constantly not only just trying to perfect my sound just while I'm jamming, but to get everything right for when I'm recording, for when I'm editing, for when I'm filming. And it sucks because sometimes you get a totally dialed sound and it's like, sounds killer. And then you set up for filming and then you come back and you forget to switch your stuff over,
oh god, yeah. It's like fuck was it I was thinking about the other day. I was thinking about getting another console in there. Everybody that knows me always knows I'm thinking about getting a console back in here. Then I think about doing recall, and I'm like, oh my god, because it's just like you got to go back and you got to recall all your channels. You got to have sheets. I was just looking back through some old tracking sheets and shit, you know. And people, it's kind of the same thing. People go, yeah, but if you maybe that plug-in company goes out of business and you don't have that plug-in anymore, it's like, well, it's the same thing with studio gear. Hell, I've had
Yeah.
so much studio gear in here that I wouldn't have anything hardly that I had 20 years ago. I got a lot of shit in the shed, but I'll pull it out and I'll end up trying it. Now it'll go back in the shed because I'm like, man, it just ends up getting in the way of what I'm doing. That, and I can't remember shit.
Yeah.
Just a suck ass night to have to be here.
Okay. Bukian says Mr. Smith and Kurt are kicking back right now, smoking and watching us. In fact, the set that Mr. Smith did at Kurt Fest 1 was pretty nice because he played the guitar
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean?
Here, guys, go sub.
I think, what was it? I think, like it was like about the night before that when you lost Kurt. I think I was up really. I was going through really weird times right then. I think I also had Bell's palsy. And we were talking about you guys were getting a new house or something, or looking at something. I don't remember, but it's like
Yeah.
it's really strange. You don't realize folks that you care about are here, and then man, they can be gone really quick.
And that's
I
all.
would have loved to actually got to meet Kurt, Mr. Smith, jammed and had fun. It's just it's hard that all these people are spread out all over the world, but then I guess without the community, it would be
Yeah.
a place for a lot of people too.
Yeah. You see, right. One of the fun things about what I love the most about my Saturday open mic is that when people come up and jam on my show, I'm actually jamming either on keyboards or guitar to whatever you're playing in
I
real
got
time. But I'm the only one that gets to hear it. So I know everyone's material, man. I miss, man. It's just heartbreaking, Mr. Smith. Wow, man. But I know all his material. I love jamming when he's playing drums and playing his tracks and stuff. It's so fun to jam to. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's like him and Goldacre. I mean, they got some really musical, in-depth shit. That I
Oh,
usually.
yeah. Mr. Smith did a lot of collabs with a lot of people. There is so much good Mr. Smith stuff out there. It's incredible. And you're
Yeah.
probably going to see that all week long. There's going to be, I saw the Gary Hubbs, you see that Ninth Gate half mass.
Yeah.
Makes you want to cry, man. That's just one of the greatest thumbnails I think I've ever seen.
He took that
The
song
three of
I
them
did
looking
for
at
Kurt.
that.
He did that.
Huh?
He did that long, slow goodbye I did for Kurt and remastered it, and then he did drums on it, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was just absolutely amazing, and it blew me away because he said he loved my voice. He loved my voice, like,
I
dude.
love it. Yeah.
You got the voice of an angel. You love my voice. Oh my
Yeah.
god. That just blew me off.
Hi, Lori.
Blew me away. Hey, Lori's sister.
Hi, Laurie.
Barely.
Talking about,
It just kind of
I'll
sounds like
him
you
up.
talking on it.
It might be StreamYard.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, my nose is all plugged up because I'm a mess.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you at all. It's like you're
That's
cutting
a little
out.
bit better.
Hello.
There
That's
you are.
better.
Hello.
There
I'm
we
there?
go.
Yep.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I would have
Honey,
been here
hi.
early, 15. I got a call from my son. So
Oh, it's okay. Happy
We were talking
birthday for what
Yeah.
it's worth.
thank you. Thank
Happy
you.
birthday,
2 days
Lori.
ago, we can forget about it, but so sad today to hear about Smitty. Oh my God.
I just hope you didn't eat an entire chocolate cake like Natasha.
Like Natasha.
Wow.
Let me just
I
pop
would
up
have
down here,
joined
but-
her. I'm bummed.
We were
I,
talking about how many collabs Mr. Smith had done with this community. He did a lot, right, Lori?
oh,
How many
yeah.
would you think? Like maybe 20, 30 or
I couldn't count. Yeah.
He did the Billy Joel one with you guys, Lori, and it was so good. He
the
was
Billy
so
Joel one?
good.
Yeah, we did. So that was
Um,
the first one I ever did with him, and
Ah,
we had one in the works before I went to the hospital. It's one of his favorite Depeche Mode ones, and we had. And I was looking today because he had sent me some tracks, and I'd sent him my tracks already.
I
And,
remember you guys were supposed to do that. We
yeah, so I
had
just
one.
went to look because I'm like, maybe I can still do it. And I went and he had deleted them from his Dropbox because it was just a rough draft.
Hugh and I had one. It was "Go with the Flow." I think it was Queens of the Stone Age. We were supposed to do with him.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
So
don't
he's
think
been
he ever
committed.
had a
You guys already
chance.
know that he takes people's tracks and plays them on his show, which is amazing. Yeah, right. Everybody's so honored. They're like, oh my God, Smitty's
Yay,
playing drums tonight.
Jade! Thank you
Yeah.
for
Hi,
joining
Hi, Jade.
us.
Good.
Hi, Jade.
Hello.
So yeah, I mean, not just
I
a
remember
musician, but an amazing guy, right? Like just
Yeah, just so talented and cool and fun and just a very sweet person. Just genuinely a good guy.
When I was
Another
talking to
fallen
my son,
soldier from our community. You know,
he knows
or-
Smitty because of the drums, right? And we'd watch his show, and Smitty'd be like, "Cam, you're aces, you're aces." And Cam used to love how he said aces. But,
Yeah.
so he's kind of sad right now.
That's
He's like,
Ace. Yeah.
How we would like pick on him for saying Barcelona. Like,
I would totally pick on him for that. Well, I told him a few times in a couple of DMs we had, I said, I'm going to teach you how to speak American if it kills me. Because he came to me one time during one of Valerie's streams to say, why do you guys always have to screw up and say stuff like, 30 odd? 30 odd. What is that? And I was
what?
like,
I don't even know what it is.
there's a lyric in one of Valerie's songs.
like 30
that
some
says
odd days.
30 some odd days of sun.
Colorado
I don't
moonshine.
need a single one. All I need is Colorado moonshine.
Yeah.
And it screwed him up like every time the idiom did. And I used to tease the crap out of him about that.
Because, you
And he's
know,
like, that doesn't
some
make any
odd,
sense.
it was-
I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
it does. And say, I'm
you know,
going to
because
teach you
there's usually
American.
30 days in a month, so it's some odd. You know, some are odd, some
Some
are even.
odd. He didn't
You know,
get
it's
some
here
odd.
or
He
there, plus or minus,
effed him right the
with a margin of
fuck up.
error.
Quit reading GPT.
Because I had never heard that before. I met him. Ace
Right.
as a description. So it's like,
And then he used to tease me about peanut butter and jelly. He thought that was gross. And then I would double back. I would double back on him on mushy peas though. Come on.
Mushy
I'm
peas over.
confused this thing completely. Peanut butter and jam and mushy peas. Whoa.
You know what?
I would-
He was a dickhead. No. And you got to understand, right? Like, and the one thing I regret from my stream today, which I didn't get to do, and I really wanted to come on to do it here,
Silly.
because I have to do this. Just one more time for him.
Yay!
So Smith,
It became our thing, right? We would put tongues in the chat.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And because he was a dickhead, right? Because I'm a dickhead, right?
Well, we
And
would call each other. We would call him a
You know.
twat.
Yeah, exactly.
I had this. Okay,
Twat.
so the thing
And-
that I had sent to him yesterday was a series of postcards that this British artist, I believe her name is Abigail, had done, and it's crows, which is my spirit animal. Okay, but it's crows giving a bunch of British insults like twat, git, wanker. There was a,
Potter,
there was
Potter, you got to remember Potter.
there's one that just says fuck. Okay, and I got him a series of the postcards from the artist directly. She sells them on Redbubble, so I'd ordered them, and I just sent them yesterday. Just sent them.
Something you guys are talking about, and I just want to talk about doctors and stuff, because me and Smitty talked a lot about doctors,
Yeah.
because we love conspiracies, me and Smitty. And, you know, there's fucking terrible doctors out there. There really are. There's a whole lot. But there's a whole lot of really good ones out there as well, too. And it's not so much the doctors, it's the system. And if anything, this, more than anything, doesn't make me feel aggro towards doctors, because Maria was in here earlier. She said that the best possible thing you can do these days is find an advocate. And an advocate can be a social worker, it can be a friend, and they will help you get your message to these people to try and get the best help. Having somebody there back you up is really important these days. But this should be a calling card to us as a fucking species right now, that the people in control are fucking cunts and they just want us to die.
Yes.
And at some point we have to stand up, because health should be a fucking right.
Right.
Right? And Smith was terrible too. He didn't trust doctors. And because you lose faith in doctors, right? I'd lost faith in doctors for a long time. And with my health, until I found somebody who advocated for me last year, and I found an amazing doctor, and things have changed, right?
Right.
So
Right.
they're out there. They're really out there. It's just
They
the
are.
funding is shocking. The people in control, the 1% who control this, they literally want us to fucking die. We are just
I
consumers.
Oh, you're
totally,
absolutely
agree
right.
with that, Jade.
And we've
I
got
mean,
to fight back at some point. Like, we have to. There's
Yeah.
got to be a breaking point. And
It's
I don't know what it's
definitely
going
a
to be.
war.
This should be it, right? But what do we do? What do we do?
It definitely feels like a war for sure. Like,
It
you
is
know,
a war.
but they're
okay.
just not hitting us with bullets, you know, or bombs. It's
Healthy
just they're
people
hitting
can't
us-
fight back.
They don't want the poor, and they don't
Bless you,
want
bro.
the sick. They want to deplete,
Yeah.
the population of us. And
Yeah. And they want us to buy everything as we die out.
Well,
Yeah.
get this too. Like in
Except your
Detroit, we have
flavored
things
juice.
called food deserts, right? We have things called food deserts. So you don't even have a grocery store to go to buy fruit or vegetables. So those people, all they have are liquor stores, right? So they can go get liquor and potato chips and pork rinds
Jeez.
and maybe, if they're lucky, some kind of pre-made sandwich.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe a meat stick or two.
Yeah. It's literally a food desert where grocery stores will not put a grocery store in the city of Detroit proper. There's
Yeah, 'cause
only certain ones that have just the last recent, I think, 20 years that have started putting them there.
Because I know a few people like in rural Arkansas, and like say the Dollar General, it's never seen a fruit and or a vegetable ever, and they couldn't even get fresh meat in there. And
Oh,
I'm like
no,
the
no.
corner shop here, where you can buy like pork chop or an apple. It might cost you 5 times as much as anywhere else, but you can get it, and it's
Yeah,
and,
not
like,
there.
I'm within 15 minutes walk of 3 supermarkets where I am. So
Right.
Oh, yeah. And
Right.
you go to
Exactly.
a supermarket at closing time to the back of the supermarket where their fucking dumpsters are, and just watch
Yeah.
how much good food is thrown away every
Yeah,
fucking day, man.
exactly.
It's unbelievable.
Just see any
we are
restaurant.
Right.
See
Right.
any restaurant around closing time. See how much stuff they fucking throw out.
Oh,
Like-
Jeremy,
Smaller restaurants,
the
smaller
stories that I
restaurants.
have about people spending their entire Social Security check on the 3-digit, and my parents, well, my brother, ran a store where we did lotto, and we literally, there was one woman, God rest her soul, Ruby, who we had to limit because she would spend her whole Social Security check on 3-digit lotto numbers. Yes, we actually had to say, no, Ruby, we're not taking your money because it's immoral. Okay, we're not doing this. You have to have money to live on.
Unfortunately,
You know.
with doctors too, talking about doctors, it is a process of elimination, right? But that is the cold hard facts. Like, that's science, right? You have to
Sure.
put people through these tests, and unfortunately, with the restrictions that are put on with money, because money doesn't actually really exist. It means nothing, right? It's now it's all just O's and ones in a fucking account on your phone. It's not even cash. It's not a real thing, right? It's not even traded for anything, right? So it more and more is becoming of less value. But because there's a value on all these things, like ultrasounds and all these things, it makes it impossible to get to the place you need to get to at a pace that is the pace that
Right.
helps people live, right? Because talking about
Right.
cancers and stuff, people are surviving more and more from cancer. Like I said in my stream today, there's so many in this community alone who are survivors, right? So it's
Sure.
the technology is there. It is just this bullshit invisible barrier of money. So I find it really hard to fault doctors. Of course, there's bad ones, right? Today on the stream I cancelled was going to be about how doctors are using AI. And there was
Right.
a whole disease last week that came out that they'd been diagnosing over 90,000 people that actually doesn't exist.
Oh God.
Yep.
We
And
are in a
I
fucking
was
bad way.
interested in that because, like I said, I caught doctors Googling things.
Yeah.
And it's like, bruh, I can Google that. Me and Google are real close buddies. Okay, I can Google good. All right, so I've Googled all that, and I can tell you, go to NIH, go to this scholarly website, go to this. I've already read all that, so maybe
Hi,
you can
Natasha.
make 2 cents of it. You know, I was like, really?
The problem is, Justine, too, here in Australia, we have Medicare and you can see, we have bulk billing. You can go and see a doctor. I can go and see a doctor today, right? That doctor gets out of that one, what is it, a 10, 12-minute consultation, they get $12. Right? So it's great to have healthcare, but when doctors are not getting paid, it's like teachers, it's like all these things, right? All these professions are getting paid fuck all anyway. How do you expect them to fucking be able to work to the limit?
I'm not sure
Right?
what the conversion is between US and
That's about
Australian.
fucking $6.
But okay, well, $12. I make 14 USD at my job at Chipotle, which might still be better than what those doctors make.
Right. That's
So
a
the-
travesty.
Which is fucked up.
So,
And here,
you know,
what's messed up is the insurance companies know that each doctor makes, like, you know, in excess of $200,000 a year at least. And they're trying to take advantage of every single little thing that the doctor is making. Doctors make an obscene amount of money.
Well, don't they pay the doctors too to push those pharmaceutical meds so they make money? They push the fucking
Lori.
the pharmaceuticals are at the top of the chain. They're the cunts we got to be going after. Right?
I
They're at the
saw
top.
pharmaceutical companies come in ahead of my husband in doctor appointments, and we knew if they came in, it was over. We were going to be there for 3 hours because they would bring in entire lunches
Oh my god.
But
for the doctors, and then they would hold them up in a meeting for like 3 hours.
Drugs, right? Like I have bad
Yep.
arthritis and they want to give me I don't want to take your freaking drugs. I don't want to be out of it. I'm like,
Right.
I don't want to take them.
What
They
I
just
I've
keep-
been to doctors where they'd offer me a prescription, and I knew what it was going to be before they offered it because it was whatever they had on their notepad in their
Yeah.
doctor's office. It would be like, you know, like lisinopril or something was on their, you know, like on the notepad. And I'm like, you're gonna offer me that, aren't you? And it's like, aha, I knew it because that's what your little notepad says. You know, it's
Yeah.
they send the pens and the notepads with the drugs written on the, you know,
Yeah,
printed
I've
on
seen
the
that.
stuff, and then they pass that stuff out to you. Like, hey, this is a medication I offer. You know,
This
so
is a
they
really good point that
advertise to
Denise
you.
makes because my mom's doctor used to get really angry at me. Okay, my mom had breast cancer that traveled to her brain. Okay. And the doctor used to get mad at me when I'd advocate for her. In this one instance, it was blood pressure medication. It was giving her a sore throat. And certain blood pressure medication will give like 2% of the population a sore throat. NSAIDs. And my mother was that 2%. We're Suttons. We get everything. Okay. Any tiny little side effect, we will get. And I told him that, and I said, amuse me. Is there a blood pressure medication that isn't an NSAID? And he said, yes. And I said, so prescribe her that one. Amuse me. And he did, and the sore throat went away, and I said,
You know,
Hey, Will.
Hey,
That just
So-
reminded me
How's
of
everybody
stuff there.
doing?
Just
hey, well, D. Yeah.
I doodled a
good.
picture of you, and when you were sticking your tongue out, I'm still learning. I can't draw hands, and I doodled it. I have to send it to you.
Please do.
I just,
I need
It's
that
really
in my
hard to
life.
draw.
That and
I just came.
You
I just
might
came
get
on
it
for a
framed.
second.
Yeah, well, what's up? Thanks
Oh,
for
I thought I
coming.
was muted. I was talking to my mom.
Oh,
Hi, Mum.
I love that. That's great.
But I will say this real quick. I don't have much to say, but I'll say this because I heard people talking about healthcare, and I will give you. It's I don't know if it's advice,
Hey, Trish.
when doctors tell you that your situation is no good, you ignore that, and you can get second opinions or whatever. But the point I'm trying to make is that doctors are often wrong, and I ignored it. A doctor told me I was going to die, and I'm sure everybody's had to. And so you ignore what they have to say, and if there's any lesson from all of this, is that get second and third, fourth opinions. But the bottom line is we're all going to get news that we're not going to like one day. And when that happens, I tune it out because medicine changes. Science is changing every 5 seconds. So if you can just say, fuck you, doctor, I'm just going to last till the next hour, sooner or later medical science will catch up. So this sucks what's happening, and I hear the discussions, how they missed it. I got a lot of friends, and I'm sure you guys do too, where doctors have missed cancer, missed all kinds of things.
Yep.
So there's a lesson from this, but the lesson I take from Mr. Smith is the guy was gold, man. He was about everybody else. He wasn't about himself. Just a really great human being. The kind of guy that we'd all like to be. He was just a good dude, and it's a sad day.
He was.
And I'm sorry. Yeah, just a great, solid human being, and missed,
Sure.
So.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
why.
I remember when Smitty was going through some stuff. He took some time offline, and we don't need to talk about why, but he wrote to me and said, if you ever need a drummer,
Yeah.
I don't even have to put my name on there because I don't want your channel to have my name on it if it doesn't. I'm like, made me cry.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would always fucking put your name on there. Shut up.
Exactly, right?
Even his jammy speech, he was like, it was about other people,
Yeah.
it wasn't about him.
Yeah.
Classic. So
He
funny because I told
wasn't-
you guys putting one of those together, little compilation of all the
full
different
of
jammy
himself.
winners.
Yeah, he was so talented, and he was the most humble dude.
Yeah.
And if I can just say, I'm thinking of Valerie because I feel this way.
Yeah.
Val, love you. And I just can't imagine.
Yeah, if you're listening, Valerie, we love you. And I'm,
Yeah.
yeah.
When I got that note from you, Justine, I went and I watched a stream, Valerie taking over Mr. Smith's stream, and I know this is sad, but watching her and Frank run it was beautiful. I mean, this community, this is horrible, but we don't see this in our world that we live in, where people actually give a fuck about one another enough to do this, enough to give to one another, and it's a blessing. It truly is in this journey that we have, which is fraught with things that are fucked up. And Mr. Smith, just like Kurt, were the kind of people that I want to be. And that's it. These are the kind of guys that I look to and I want to emulate. People that give a shit about others more than themselves. And that's all I got to say.
Let me see here.
And Val, I mean, what Val and Frank did, it's just, this is sad, but it's beautiful all at the same time. The kindness, the love, how this community has come together. It's beautiful. You just don't see this. And I love you guys. I love what this community does. And everybody is important. And I want to thank you guys for everything. It's been great.
Too. Thank you too.
Peace and love.
Thanks, Will.
I think
Peace and love. We need more of that.
It's the vibe. It's the vibe. We all feel it.
I'm such a head case. I went and left him a message today. I'm fucked up.
Jade, I'm
You
sorry.
what?
Mom.
I think you guys have. Let me bring this up. I think I have Mr. Smith's acceptance speech from one of his jammies. You won a few jammies. He won like 3 or 4 jammies.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's see this.
And the envelope, please. And the winner of the 2025 Festi goes to Mr. Smith and Valerie Bach.
I was ripped off.
Can you believe this?
Oh, wow. It is great to see so many people here. This is incredible.
Oh, Jimmy, what an honour it is to be here with you and amongst the other nominees for this fabulous award. And, as well, to follow in the footsteps of last year's winner, the one and only Jade Starr.
It was such a fun experience to get to stream our Festy Award-winning performance together live from the UK. And I'm just so thankful that we could have that moment together on Flowerfest 2025.
We love you.
So, from both of us, thanks to everybody that voted for us, and thanks to all of you that are here with us tonight, watching or in the chat. And a special shout out to Frank Terzo, to Jade Starr, Thomas Christ, Pete Johns, Metalhead Hippie, and obviously Paul Volt.
Thank you especially, G-May, for everything you do to inspire this wonderful community and to spread out love and music.
Thank
We
you.
love you. Thank you.
Love you all.
Thanks, everybody.
We love you.
Deal with it.
Rest in peace.
That's awesome.
Valerie sure is nice.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Deal
Yes.
with it.
I love you
That was
all. Deal
awesome.
with it. Exactly. Cheers.
He never made it about himself, man. He just plugged other people even when he's winning jammies.
We need to get that
Great
on
guy.
some.
He was one of the good ones. He was one of the
We
good
need to get that on a mug. You know, or on some shirts or something.
Love you. Deal with it.
Someone write this song, Deal With It.
Hey, Lord Spike.
Nice metal song.
Yeah, dude. Mr. Smith passed away today.
Hey, Spiky.
Yeah. Pretty rough day.
So if I can, I'm not trying to plug my show, but I obviously want to, even though it's going to go by, say something about Smitty. So
Oh,
if
yeah.
anybody has a memory of him or wants to play to one of his songs, you can send it to me and I'll put it on the show.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
So you're gonna do a Friday show,
Yeah, we'll still
a
do
Mr. Smith Friday show?
Anybody wants to do his songs instead of their own? You get 5
Nice.
days to learn one.
Yeah, yeah.
Jade already knows a beautiful one.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can do it again.
You're gonna get to celebrate his life
Yeah.
and his music and his artistry all week long, man. That's really cool.
For sure.
It's unfortunate he's missed greatly.
He touched all our lives, you know.
Still
Yeah,
trying to
he
get
did.
my bearings, just like I'm sure everyone else is. But
Tell Natasha we
we
can't
love
hear
you,
him.
Mr. Smith.
Up to the microphone.
Oh, I'm here. Gotta scoot up.
I do want to make a point of something. You know, this is hard to say
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of the circumstances in which we kind of met. But it was kind of through another community, and I didn't really know him or anything. I didn't really talk to him. We were in the same community, and unfortunately, some people in that community has started some shit with him
Yeah.
and pointed a lot of accusations his way. And when I drifted into this one via like Valerie, he was also in there, and there's a lot of people who are trying really hard to make his life hell. People were coming to me trying to pressure me into accepting their bullshit. Now, I never seen this guy's face, never knew what his actual name is, but I got to know him as a human being
Yeah.
above all of the bullshit.
Yeah.
And I never
True.
saw his face. I don't know what his name
Yeah.
is, but I fucking loved him as a person.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Isn't it amazing?
You know, when
what
you're doing
God
great
will
things,
do?
when you're doing super great things, people are always going to be there to try to tear it down. And he was
Yeah.
bigger than life. That was Mr. Smith. Yeah, and it chokes you up. But everyone knows that, you know, the words to the song. Everyone knows the connection they had with Mr. Smith, and that's the connection you get. You know, and I'll never forget my connection, just as I'm sure no one else will. And there's a lot of music and videos to watch that substantiate that. So.
Yeah, and I think Jay has a song that kind of like fits the bill on it. I should know the name of it, Jade. I apologize. I've only heard you sing it 1,000 times, but the one about love or some shit. You sang it yesterday. Yeah. You know what? When you sang it, it's kind of the one that's like, be nice to everybody or some shit.
That's almost don't hear about that.
I'll be right back.
Be nice as I'm putting the dagger in your eye. No,
every song is "Don't be a cunt."
Yeah, exactly.
What did you say yesterday?
In a nutshell.
Is today Sunday?
Sum it up.
Yeah.
Do it makes you happy? I don't know.
I don't know. It just seemed like if it's a situation, it's kind of people just, people are fucktards, man, to be honest with you.
I want to go on with what Herb said. The thing is, I didn't want to talk. I don't want to give too much energy to that stuff because those people are poison. They don't fucking deserve it.
Yeah, they don't.
But
it's like Dr. Seuss says, those who, when it comes to who you are, sorry, Jade, I don't mean to interrupt, but I had like a moment. So if Don was here, he'd support me. He totally knows I go do these things.
Yeah, no.
And those who matter, they don't mind. They accept you for who you are. But those who mind, they don't matter. So fuck them. Don't give them any.
That is a great point.
That whole thing put a whole lot of strain on everybody.
Yeah. That's what he's talking about.
A whole lot of strain on the entire fucking music community for over a year.
Yeah.
And those people decided to eventually fuck off like Dirt will, and they formed their own little scumbag fucking world.
Your passion in humor is beautiful.
I love Dirt.
At the end of the day, it's none of my business somebody's personal, like none of you have any right to know who I'm fucking or any of my personal fucking shit. I get on here and entertain, right? And if you're a musician, that's you, right? Now, so it ruined so many things, those people, and I'm so glad they're fucking gone because they're a fucking pain in the ass for everybody. And the charity album got held off because of it, and all this stuff because we felt like
who you are.
Yeah,
they'll all be patting themselves on the back today and fucking whatever they're doing.
Really, I don't want to bring attention to all that either, but I can't help but bring up the fact that that's kind of how we connected. That's unfortunately those are the circumstances.
But there's there's a really I get it, dude. But what I'm hearing from you, and it's a good thing, is there's drama. We all act like kids. We're all immature. But you didn't get pulled into the muck. Dude, you stayed above it. You stayed above the fray.
With it.
And that's a testament to you, dude. That's a testament to you.
Well,
that's
we're all here for fucking music, right? That's the fucking thing
exactly.
on every fucking day. Music. And those people weren't, and they left. Yeah. And that's it. And they tried to bring down somebody who was a bit of a beacon for all of us of how to kind of be, and a multi-talented musician who many of us got to play with and go, wow, he made my so much better. Thank you.
Right.
And I got pulled in. You got to make this decision. Don't ever tell me to make. Don't ever try and control me, motherfucker. Wrong choice.
I'm not religious. I'm not religious.
Yeah, good luck trying to tell me who to be friends with.
Yeah,
right?
No.
I'm not religious, but I do kind of see it as like, whatever may have happened or didn't, whatever the case may be with anyone's personal life, whatever y'all do is between you and God.
Fuck it.
And I don't care. I don't care.
Damn less.
Look, like what happened, what your life was, whatever situations you had, whatever it was, that's between you and whatever. I don't even believe in this stuff, but you know what?
And whoever.
It's not my concern.
Well, I mean, look, you're always going to have personality conflict. That's a fact of life. But when you start campaigning, that's another issue. You know what I mean?
You got problems, man.
reaching
Yeah,
out.
you
it's
were
it's pretty simple rule to follow, And another is, that you if someone shows me something that you want to have class, you want to have tact. If someone shows me something that I'm not in line with, then yeah. But with that whole situation with me, it was like, I was like, okay, here's all the stories. Okay, well, can you show me something substantial? Can you show me some receipts? Can you back it
there's
up?
no
Is
evidence
it
for
like,
anything.
you're going to tell me about the three little red
No.
wolf and Huff Puff blew my house down, and they couldn't produce that. So it was pretty simple to deduce
but
that.
it's like people are saying, well, so and so made this up and made that up. How could I be sure that you didn't make something up? Or you know what I mean? Random people just saying this stuff at me, and I'm like,
I'm just saying.
No, not you, but like the people in that community.
Mr. Smith,
they're all saying they someone was manufacturing stuff, and I'm like, that's why it's just like, to me, it's pointless.
Well, that's just like my last
bullshit.
community I was in too, and I have friends here from there. They can attest to this. And when my husband died, I got attacks. I even had a woman text me and try to smooth over all the horrible things that they had done. I mean, and you just can't do, the way I play it is, just don't say anything bad. I said nothing. I said absolutely nothing. But when I said nothing, then they did whole streams about saying, just put it this way, saying horrible things that I can laugh because they're wildly untrue. It's funny.
Well, the good news is part of the community.
I didn't know about half of this shit for a long time.
The reality is,
those things.
I just say get a life. Like, what? That's your life? That's what you do?
No, to me, it's more like it's like that example says. It helps you. You turn that energy into positive, and you create. Let the drama people. That's what they create. They create drama because they want to hear the drama out. But when you don't do that, and you just stick true to what you're doing and create, man, that's what we all do, and that's what brought us all together, Mr. Smith, all of us. Is because we're creators.
Exactly. That is going to be evident in everything.
In any form. It doesn't matter if you have a gardening channel or whatever. If you're out here and you have a channel and you got a couple of videos up, you're a creator. So.
And that's just evident in the way that Mr. Smith lived his life and with us and created. He wasn't all about, at least in the chat.
The fact of the matter is, he kept carrying on. He kept doing his thing despite all of this.
He kept entertaining us, man. Yeah. He was sick as a dog for so fucking long.
So fucking prolific.
So long. So many conversations. I said today, me and Valerie had an intervention with him to get him to go and fucking see a doctor, right? Yeah. Where, I was close to this guy, and he would sooner get on stream and drum for everybody and learn somebody's song.
Yeah.
So,
my thoughts keep going to Val.
It was so
dedicated.
It was so dedicated to the community, man.
And
she's a centerpiece for us.
I feel bad because I haven't been around as much as I used to in the streams and stuff, and I still lurk and I still watch, but I'm just, I'm doing stuff. I got other stuff that I'm doing here, and I guess I'm not letting shit slide like I used to. I'm trying to do more shit, but at the same time, it's like I do feel bad because I was, think I need to go there today and just being there, support it. And like I said, she's got to be in a funk.
Yep.
In a bad way, man, because she's a good person. Anybody that can put up with my shit's a good person.
Boomer E would always be the one to find Bush Baby. I am blind. I cannot see. So I have a television up here. And finally, when I put him on the television, I could see flipping Bush Baby.
You know what you do? The secret to that was you change the resolution to 1080p.
I knew there was a trick. You were
It
doing
was that
something.
simple. Just change your resolution, you'll find it.
Oh, look.
Oh, son of a gun.
What you doing, Hugh?
That is too funny.
I felt so bad today, Laurie. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. What?
I felt so bad today. I didn't have that emoji, and I've gone ahead and made sure it's there forever now with Kurt.
Yeah, I didn't mean to put the
and
pressure.
Dot.
I knew you could pull them up quickly. I was like,
I couldn't think about it before the show because I had another show planned. I did a Patreon before. I woke up to this shit and my head
My
was spinning.
sympathy was there for you, Jade, because at that point, my brain was such mush and fog that I was just like, fuck it. It doesn't even fucking matter at this point.
No,
She'll find it later, you know?
Yeah, and I hadn't
Fuck
even got a
it.
chance to process.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was doing the. It was during the stream that it was all starting to process what had actually happened, and every song that I played, it was like, oh fuck,
Bawling my fucking eyes out.
I'd just woken up, like it's
Yeah.
I woke up at 3 and watched Valerie's stream and saw her open crying and was like, oh shit, it's happened.
Right.
So that
When
was my
she came
first thought.
on,
That was my
when
first
she
thought.
came on, I thought that she was going to announce it, but then she didn't.
No,
And apparently it had happened during the stream.
Yeah, she had actually called me through Discord about 40 minutes after the stream and told me that it had happened during her stream.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
And that's what E had told me.
I mean, she couldn't have been there anyhow. So
Go ahead and bow out. My sugar's dropping really low, and I don't want to sit here and not be able to talk. So,
Oh, Jesus, dude. Yeah, go take care of yourself.
I'm okay. I just need to go get some stuff before I get wonky. But
Do it.
yeah, I
Take
mean,
care. Thanks for
like I
coming,
said,
right?
all the love to everybody. It's a
Love you,
Saturday.
dude. Thank you, bro. Balls, dude.
Take care.
Love you, right. I just want to give a shout out to Lizard Day, who after my stream gave me a call.
Yeah, Liz, man.
I needed someone to call me. I was fucked.
Yeah.
It's fucked. Yeah.
She's a good man. Liz is a good ag man. Liz is amazing. Liz reached out to me after Kurt died. She's like, I know you don't really know me, but I'm here for you.
Oh.
That's an amazing human being. Right
I just
there.
needed someone to scream down the phone at. Get out some of the stuff I would like to say on a live stream, but I'll just hold that in for myself.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, awful. I think a lot of us do that, right? This is why we love.
We can scream at each other, Jade.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hey. I'm not staying on long. I've got to go.
Oh, God, thank you.
I was
for
just saying that I was
coming
hopping off, and then everybody's off.
I got to get off. Well, let's both get off together, Laurie.
Get off.
Mr. Smith would want it that way. He would want it that way.
want it that way. He would love that.
Gotta get off.
Gotta get off.
Gotta get off.
Where's
Love you,
Pole
Smitty.
Vault with the tranquil touch?
Love you all.
Bye bye.
Love you
I'm gonna take off
guys.
too,
Love
guys.
Lori, sis,
I'm gonna
Jade,
take off as
sister.
well.
Love you. Take
Love
care.
you.
Everybody.
Go with it.
Love you.
Love you all.
Love you, Will.
Love you all. Deal with it.
Deal with it.
You must do that every one of my streams now.
Well, that's the thing too. Mr. Smith would, want us. Of course, we're mourning his death. That's
Bird
goes
finger.
so, but he also was a musician and he loved this community. He wants us to this community to flourish. So that she gives everyone more incentive to follow their dreams and what they want to do and the projects you want to do and get busy. Do it for Mr. Smith and deal with it. Make something cool.
For sure. It's definitely a kick in the ass for me.
Yeah.
Even listening to his music too, man. I dug all his stuff, man.
Me too.
His
You know,
set.
set. And I was like, oh my God, that's so good.
His set at Kurt Fest 1 was incredible. His whole set.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I immediately went
Yeah, the
over
first
and
one.
listened to that Dirty Bass.
Yeah.
Like, because just something about that one really just, you know.
He was a
and
great
like,
bass player. I wanted to work with him in a project I wanted to do with the violin that involved a bass, and he would have been perfect for it.
Yeah.
Sucks.
It has such interesting choice of jams, like the one with the guru or whatever. I don't know who's the sample was, but he was like specious. You know?
Yeah, specious.
Specious. I always called it specious.
That's great.
All right. So I have to get going. I'm going to pull this up for you just in case you want to watch it later on in your show.
Yeah.
Want to
watch it now.
Let me see what else. In case you want to just sit back and listen to some Smith music.
That sounds good.
This is, I think, his Kurt Fest set.
Nice.
So, it was a pleasure seeing you guys.
Cool.
Oh, we got to go take care of something.
Later,
but
G. Thanks
we're
for
still
coming.
going to be here. We just got to
Later,
go.
Natasha.
Take care. We're still here. All right.
All right. See you, G.
Peace.
Love ya. Deal with it.
Deal with it. Oof, what a night. Well, yeah, let's play this video from G. He's clipped it. I think this is the right one. This is Kurt Fest.
Leela, are you ready to introduce our next artist?
Are you talking about the mysterious Mr. Smith?
I could be. Could be.
Well, let's see what my notes say.
Okay.
It is. It's Mr. Smith. He's a well-rounded musician. He's an engineer. He focuses on drumming to amazing effect. He broadcasts from his amazing studio, which is in a secret location in the UK. He's on all the streaming programs like Gmay. He does live drum streams. He does mixing clinics with Valerie Bott. He even gives free drum tracks on his channel. How he finds time to make killer music and help other people realize their talents, I have no idea. So why don't we just have him in and find out what is up with this Smith guy?
And away we go.
Hi, folks. How's everybody doing? It's good to see you. Great to see so many people in the chat for this. Justine, you've got so much support with you. I hope you're feeling it. We love you. And I'll play these for Kurt and yourself. Hashtag mad respect. This is called Hold That Line.
Rest in peace, Kurt. Fucking love you. Mr. Smith, rest in peace. We love you, dude. Deal with it.
You can learn to trust your instincts or spin a new roulette wheel. You can count the cards before you or just go with what you feel. You can make your own decisions or go just where it flows. Yeah, which one's the one for you? And who the hell knows? Just go easy. Take your time. Just go easy. And hold that line. Hold that line. Hold that line. Hold that line. Crossroads offer choices, but the arrow picks the bed. The flow, it just keeps on flowing, and all the choices are in your head. Yeah, you can have your lucky color, or avoid the cracks below. Yeah, which one's the one for you? And who the hell knows? Just go easy. Take your time. Go easy. Oh, that go easy. Take your time. Yeah, go easy. And hold that line. Hold that line. Hold that line. Hold that line. Okay, next. Turn the reverb off while I talk. So next is something I've not done before. This is just a different way of presenting this track. This is a track called How Long? And I'm going to stupidly try to play a solo on an acoustic guitar. But why not? Let's wing it, eh? A string of broken promises, a run of sleepless nights, the product of my black and guilty conscience, or a feeling that this ain't right. So you tell me it's not the same, it's not the same anymore. And I shake my head, I hold back my tears as you show me to your door. How long will it be like this? How long can this go on? How long can the world be like this? How long? How long? Forgotten days of
I have no idea what happened. It just disappeared. Crap. It's like time ran out on it or something. What a bummer. Oh no. I'm going to have to ask G about that. Maybe I can post it on my channel. What the hell? That was weird. It just went away. That sucks.
Oh, that's strange.
That was weird. It just went poof. It's just like I didn't even touch anything. It just went boop. Saw it like go across my screen. It ran. It went boop. Well, no, I don't. Yeah, that's weird.
That just a small detail maybe, but it just struck me at the beginning that Mr. Smith said that he was playing that for Kurt and himself. That he specified himself, but it's just yeah.
Yeah, that got me. Yeah. That was pretty ironic that that's all, you know.
Yeah. G May probably didn't realise that when he chose it, but yeah.
No, it's okay. Because I get that whole thing, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't
And
really matter.
I was kind of okay until he started, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Started what?
I'm not crying, you're crying. I haven't been okay since about 3 o'clock,
It's allergies, I swear.
or however, whenever, whatever time it was. It felt like just minutes after Valerie's stream ended. So I swear I'd gone into the house and just sat down and had a little conversation with everybody, and the stream ended. And then all of a sudden, he's telling me this horrible thing. And I didn't want to believe it. Really just didn't. Yeah, Alfie.
Yeah, take care, Ted.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Ted. Yeah. So anyway, this has been a crazy day. Because I never thought that stubborn son of a bitch would ever die like this. Honestly, I didn't think it would let him take him out.
He was a fucking trooper.
He was too tough for this. I thought. Yeah, I thought wrong.
I was hopeful when Valerie said, like, I think it was last week, they'd moved from ICU and that, and yeah.
Yeah. Thought so too. Yeah. Until he got that infection. That's the problem. And I don't even know how he got that. I mean, that poor man. I keep thinking that he and my husband had the same parallel medical issues. The worst luck with things. Absolute worst luck with everything. Like,
Yeah, because it just seems like one of those, mind you, you and E as well, like, I just think there's so many people in the community that seem to have really serious health issues and like pain. Like chronic pain is, yeah, I don't know how any of you guys do it at all.
I will say, I will actually have to, I do have to, at some point, kind of give credit where credit is due. I wouldn't be here if I didn't see doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, you know.
Sure.
I was at probably, I think they said I was at like 10% ejection fraction with my heart. I was practically dead. I was waiting to die. And that's heavy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, you know, you don't know what people are going through. And then you got things like, a guy that hates going to the doctor, which I totally I identify with because I hate going to doctors too. It's not that I hate doctors, I just hate it. You know,
Well, it's not like anybody goes there for good reasons. No one goes to the doctor because they're feeling great.
Right.
You know, it's kind of one of those, we need to stop meeting like this kind of situations, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like, no one wants to go to the doctor.
You
like,
start going to the doctor and you try to do all the right things and you get screwed. You know, and that's the bitch that I've got with all of the medical industry. It's not doctors themselves. No. Absolutely not. But what the fuck with this fucked up system we have all over the world? It's not just us. It's Canada, it's the UK, and it's, name a first world country.
That's the thing though, because like we've people in the US and the UK and Australia have had bad experience with doctors, but like he says, I think there are an awful lot of good doctors out there. But one thing that occurs to me, like every time I hear about one of you guys like illnesses or somebody's passed or whatever, so I'm thinking that is in itself and everything that goes with that is bad enough. But to then think about the financial burden on top of that, it drives me actually insane.
Yeah.
I just think it's life and death so frigging difficult already.
Yeah,
I think it's
in
like the biggest cause of bankruptcies in the US is from health, and it's like, okay, I can choose to live versus be in debt forever or whatever, or die. It's just like, Jesus, who needs to be thinking about that at a time like that?
In 1991, I remember my bills ran up to, I remember seeing one of my medical bills from my car accident, right? And it was $41,000 in 1991.
Yeah. Yeah. And and I just had to take my cat to the vet twice, and she was like really ill. I thought she was going to die, and that was £700. And people complain about vet bills, and I'm like, that's how much private health insurance costs. And there's idiots in the UK going, why don't we have the healthcare system they've got in America? I'm like, are you actually fucking insane?
At least you get it paid for. Okay. At least it doesn't add insult to injury in that respect.
People try and degrade the NHS by saying it's free. It's not free. You either get to pay, everybody pays together through the government, or you get to pay a private company. Either way, you're fucking paying.
Right.
So one of these T's and C's ultimately says we're here to make a profit, and the other T's and C's it says if you don't like us, you can vote us out, and if that fails, you know where the fucking pitchforks are. At least one of them.
But then people here wonder why they didn't want a national health care service, and that's why.
So you know what's even more fucked up is I don't even know how much medical debt I have. I don't pay those bills. I don't pay them. I have Medicaid for whatever that's worth. It does okay, but I still occasionally see bills for shit like ambulance rides. You know how much an ambulance ride is? Usually about $5,000 fucking dollars on up. It's insane. And the fact of the matter is, I don't fucking pay them because I don't give a fuck, and I don't also believe I should have to. But also, this thing, medical debt actually fucks your credit up and makes it really hard to buy a house or buy a car
and
or
it's
get
not
an apartment.
Supposed to. There are
but
supposed
the fact
to
of the
be...
matter is, I'm at the point where I don't even believe in the fucking credit system. It's never been there for me. It's never once fucking been there for me.
I think it's discriminatory and horrible.
So at that point, I'm just like, fuck the credit system, fuck medical bills, fuck literally everything that's going on because I'm not fucking making it. I'm not owning a damn fucking thing in my lifetime.
Yeah, it's like when they say the economy's doing really well. It's like, who for though? Because they ain't doing any good for any of us.
Yeah, where? What? The price of groceries has gone up here by astronomical. It's just freaking ridiculous.
You want to see our energy bills?
Oh, don't even.
And we've still got people going, oh, what we need is more fossil fuels, and it's like that's kind of why we're in this mess. Jeez.
Or let's build a fucking Manhattan-sized data center, or 10 times the size of Manhattan-sized data center in the middle of fucking Utah, and let's watch the 23 fucking atom bombs worth of heat exhaust
boomer, like this,
destroy the fucking desert and cause the entire country to burn up. Yeah, but hey, you know what? We're all healthy, right? We're all gonna be healthy.
But that's real. $278,000 in medical bills because his heart went out, and really, it's like it's like a price they make you pay because you got sick.
It's like, how much debt are you willing to get into to continue living? It's like, geez, what a choice.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing, it cost us 4 years, and then a lawyer, and paying the lawyer to get Kurt's disability, to convince the state that he was paralyzed. You want to talk about humiliating somebody and making them feel fucking small and fucked up and having to prove that? Our lawyer literally at one point got so pissed off at the judge, he stood up, and mind you, this is all through COVID, so it's all online. And he stood up and said to the court, it said like this, "Do you see that my client is in a wheelchair?"
Yeah. But it's like Jay says, because of like evil governments and cutbacks and the rest of it. Like, you guys have private companies cutting corners, have to fight the government to get any kind of basic healthcare provision, and we're trying to fight off privatization that's been going on for decades. My mum's the nurse and was complaining about piecemeal privatization under Thatcher in the 80s. And you've still got people to this day denying it's happening. There are American companies that own entire doctors' clinics in London, wholesale, but they're supposed to be NHS. It's nuts. And the thing is, like, that what happened to Mr. Smith happened to my stepfather. He was not diagnosed cancer for like 18 months or something. And my mum, I'm not qualified, right? I did half the nursing course, and I read quite a bit, all the rest of it, and a lot of my family in the NHS, and she told me what was happening over the phone. She literally said 3 things, and I was like, well, it sounds like he's got cancer. And my mum's like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell him. And then they kept fucking about with tests, and then eventually he died, and it's like, oh yeah, it shows he had cancer. It's like, no shit.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, he was at the worst hospital in the entire country. It was making national news how bad it was, right? But they had to keep it open once COVID hit because they didn't have any damn hospitals. Right. But it's not because the NHS is rubbish. It's because the government keeps closing hospitals down and not funding what there is. Right. And it's just, man.
It's more than just, well, it's the NHS or it's this or it's doctors or it's there's system. Always, it's a system.
Or even corrupt CEOs that don't approve any or that make a culture where they don't approve any fucking claims.
There's the problem, but and you have to dig in order to find that. You can't just say it's this, hey, Jaybird, it's this blanket surface thing, and that is the problem with everything.
Even when you say it's the system, you have to kind of like, be able to talk about it a bit more than that, because otherwise that's just as simple an answer as saying, well, that person's ill because it's their fault. So, which is like this whole like how much money you've got is an indication of how moral you are, and therefore how deserving you are of food or shelter or medicine. Like the sooner that gets yeeted, defenestrated, the better.
Yeet. I love that
Yeet
word.
is
Yeet.
correct.
Yeet.
Yeet. Okay. Yeet that shit right out in a hole.
I'm just gonna go into the corner and put myself on mute and take my soapbox with me for a minute.
No, that was awesome. I like that.
Yeet.
I like
I actually legitimate. I think of all the weird words, that like the newer generations have come up with. Yeet is actually like a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's actually something you're like, yeah, okay, yeet, like, you know, like it fucking makes sense. Like it's like, yeah,
There's
okay,
this
I
girl
accept that.
Schmeekins who does this awesome cosplay on IG, and she does a lot of fun little yeet memes in full cosplay. She's fun.
Oh my god! By the way, I'm just gonna make a point of this motherfucking shit is strong.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, I saw you kind of be like, oh my god.
It's like a punch to the mouth. Like,
Ooh.
wow.
Yeah, be careful with that shit.
And that's the second drink I'm having.
What is it?
Too, so. Long Island iced tea.
Which are killer anyway. I just have a gin and tonic, and it's at the end there.
That's after the margarita.
I'm drinking tea. I'm doing good.
Today is a drinking day. But sorry, liver. Sorry, kidneys. On the topic of health, but here I am drinking. You know,
everything in moderation, food in moderation.
Libations for Smithy.
unless people are kicking it every single day, I don't intend on drinking that often. So.
Yeah.
To be honest, I this is the first hard liquor I've had in my house. I haven't had any till tonight. I went and got this gin. It's what is it? Bombay Sapphire. Yeah, I got that.
Man, I kind of wish I still had those Cointreau chocolates that I had last night. Those were pretty good.
That sounds good. Just
Cheers,
orange and chocolate.
They're like little chocolates, and they had like a shot of Cointreau in them. It was pretty good. It's one of those nights. It's one of those days. It's one of those days.
It really is. It feels surreal. You know,
fucking
it
Limp
doesn't.
Bizkit. It's one of those days.
It doesn't
Everything
feel
sucks.
real. It doesn't feel real. You know, we were just talking to him about that whole thing, Limey, with the Sting. Remember that video with Sting?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which I'm still curious about. I just haven't got back to it. But yeah, it's, yeah.
I still had to pick his brain about that. He said it was real, and we swore Sting was kidnapped, but Smithy said it was real.
I couldn't see any indication it was AI, and the guys that he was talking about in the video exist, but I just, the thing is, like I say, like AI's, like it's quite possible it was AI, and I just couldn't see where or how. But what he was saying, it was more what he was saying that made me think that. But then there was something else that I heard, I think Mr. Smith say, and I was like, oh, actually, no, I'm not so sure. So,
I know. And I got to ask him that one time before I got really sick in Valerie's, and he was like, "Nope, it's real." And we were like, "What?"
Yeah.
I just want to pick his. I wanted to pick his brain for so many things too. What sucks is like, it's like. I remember this with my grandfather when he passed. I had questions that never got answered. Just questions, general things. What was the war like? Stuff like that. What was living in your, what was your childhood like? Just things I wanted to know. Mr. Smith, it was like music knowledge and stuff. But I wanted to have deeper conversations with him too. I wanted to know what he saw in the world, but I didn't get to really have those as much as some. And I just it just sucks.
I'm sure he'd be a great person to chat to, as you say, about music and other things as well. Yeah, for sure.
This is it right here. Let's try to find chat again. Let's see if this will paste correctly. It didn't paste correctly, but that's from Temple of the Dog. I never wanted to write these words down for you. The pages of phrases are all the things we'll never do. That's kind of how I see it. Blow out a candle, and I'll put you to bed. Since you can't say to me now, the dogs ate your bones. There's just one thing left to be said. Say hello to heaven, buddy. That's about it.
Maybe he's had a drum duel with Neil Peart already. Yeah. You know, he's like, I waited a long time to meet you. Let's do this.
Yeah, there's gonna be some rocking in the sky, boy. Whatever dimension that is, I'd like to be in. Whoosh. That and the midnight.
Tuesday tunes in Barcelona.
Yeah. That northern English accent. I
mean, to be honest, some of us didn't really know exactly what accent he had. We just know he had one.
Oh, well, I knew. I would tease him because,
Definitely
there's
more than-
this. Yep, it was this. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's this show, this UK show that I'm a total addict to. It's called Absolutely Fabulous, and there's a character in there. And Limey knows this. There's a character in there called Bubble.
Bubble. That show is just so good for so many reasons. Oh my god. And Bubble is one of them.
Bubble, what do you do? Get paid. Get paid. And you know, when I heard Smithy speak, that's all I heard is Bubble saying, get paid.
Nice.
Limey knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, I love teasing him about that shit.
That would be a good contrasting person to think of when you talk with Mr. Smith. Is her like that's quite a contrast.
It is.
I can see how that
so
would happen
funny.
because it's like northern accent. Oh look, that's
And it's all good
for sure.
because I totally told him this, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's cool. You're just Bubble. He's like, shut the fuck up. Get paid.
Nice.
Nah, he loved it. Teased the shit out of him all the time about all kinds of shit. He was a lot of fun. That was the thing. He had a good sense of humor. You know, he was a guy that you could josh with, and he didn't get offended. You know, he didn't get mad at you. It wasn't like that. You know, it was just all fun and games and cool. In the end, everybody was friends. You know, that's what kind of shakes me to the core. Yeah. Total ab-fab action, Rach. I subscribed to Out TV just so I could have ab-fab on YouTube. So I could have every season of it. And it's probably what I'm going to do all night, too. It's just, after we're done here, is go do something like that. Or watch something about conspiracy theories or aliens or something that I used to talk to him about all the time. Something insane. He was always good for that.
Who's that one song? You got me feeling pretty dirty, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You got me feeling dirty, if you know what I mean. Oh my god, that is just
My God. It's unbelievable this is even happening. honestly.
He was so prolific. Just mountains of content, and you know,
The
like I
little
said,
snippets he was doing, the little stars things. In Twim.
This week in music.
Yes,
Which
those were
I still
great.
think it would just be so funny if. I slightly suggested this to him. And I was like, "What if he just did this thing where like you're showing up in people's like fucking like bathroom or their garden or whatever, he's just startling the same person over and over again. Just like you just got one person, one friend or whatever, just
I know
like
he was kind of getting mad at
scare
us
the
for
shit out of him.
commenting on where he was at in it. But in this one he did, he literally came out of a bush. And I'm like, bruh, you're in a bush.
I just imagine what that would have looked like filming that too. Like if there's anybody around,
And he's like fighting the bush. It was great. It was so good. I loved it. But I'm like, don't fight a bush then if you don't want us to say something about it.
Imagine just like I said, like imagine like a room full of Mr. Smiths, like what that would be like. Just a whole bunch of y'all in one spot. Like,
hey, Kristen. Yeah, we're all pretty much hurting today.
Oh.
This is
Luna.
Yeah,
yeah.
Wonder what's going on with her.
Takes care of Aluna. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the story is, I don't. I wasn't that close to him. Definitely Valerie would have been the one. But
from what I heard, he had some friends or family maybe taking care of Aluna. Not
Yeah, I'd
sure.
imagine she's got someone.
And
yeah,
I wish I'm wondering if because I'm not sure how UK law works with like regard to buy me a coffee or whatever, but if we kick donations his way, who could collect it, and could we maybe help with like vet bills or something
Yeah,
for Luna.
I know that I used to be able to use PayPal and stuff, but it seems like they've cut off the UK for some reason. But I don't know about the other. I don't know about the other. There's a couple of payment apps I used to use, and I can't anymore.
Here's the buy me a coffee link.
But yeah,
guys.
I'm sure there are others that, and again, I'm sure Valerie will know or be able to.
I'm just not sure how that works when post mortem, like when someone dies, like how does it work? Because I don't know if like you can collect it or if a family member can collect it.
I don't know how it works in the UK, but I know in the US you have to name I don't know if he had
like
a will,
beneficiary,
right? He has to name a beneficiary. It depends on who the beneficiary of that is. And of course we wouldn't know what that is. So, but that depends.
Because not very many of us know his actual name, even, or except for maybe Jade. Jade knows apparently, but Jade knows a lot. I think Jade's got some fucking
I had to sneeze.
some elite like detective skills.
Felt good.
Maybe we should figure. Maybe you should ask Jade. Hey, you know. More, you and Valerie probably the two people who've actually maybe even seen his face. Like would know how to forward donations. Because who to? Because that to me is just that's like a open-ended question.
Yeah, it would be nice to know. I know that Joanne Guitar came in And let me try to find her channel if I can. She was a good friend of Smithy's in real life. She's a guitarist, and I remember her from many streams. And he used to always shout her out. Let's see.
Oh, hell no. Birdfinger. Oh, hell no.
But she said if somebody would contact her, if you're in the UK, she can get you information about his funeral.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I am not finding her channel
Is she
at all.
is she like family or just like a close friend?
No, really
or?
close friend.
Okay, well that's it's still, better than nothing, so
Yeah, she said it in Jade's stream today.
Okay.
It was in Jade's stream, and I'm not a mod there, so I couldn't grab the link. So I can't find her channel. I can't find it.
I'm sure Jade could probably also, probably dig it out of her. Maybe I don't know if there's like a history or something she can pull from, like chats or whatever.
So yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe get in touch with
it's amazing.
I don't know, Valerie or somebody, and if you're in the UK and can go to his funeral.
It's kind of honestly, it's amazing. I'm even thinking like this right now, considering how fucking drunk I am.
Well, I just drank that much of a gin and tonic.
Hey, does anyone want me to do their taxes for them?
Right. Hey, everybody. Strunk and droned over here. Completely and utterly.
Mr. Zapute. Yeah, I don't know if you guys say pistas and newt over there, so that probably didn't even work.
So what?
There's a phrase pistas and newt over here, so you say Mr. Zapute. So I was thinking,
oh yeah.
I swear to drunk, I'm not an officer.
Yeah, same type of deal. Strunk and droned. We've been using that phrase since I was probably 18. Me and my friend JP, we used to always asking each other, "You strunk and droned?" Yeah, I'm strunk and droned. Drunk and stoned. That was kind of a perpetual state for us children at that age. Strunk and droned. But, this is the first
I heard the 90s were quite good. I mean, I was there, but...
Zach, here's an idea. Go back about 2 hours. You'll be able to tell the difference.
Oh, we've been through the gamut of emotions here, guys. It's, it's probably going to go on.
Drowning my sorrows in a bathtub of liquor.
Not with the toaster.
I thought about
that the other day, just not with the toaster.
the toaster in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the toaster. Sorry.
Fucking Groundhog Day. Not really appropriate, but
Yeah, Kristen, he was a lovely human being. He was a good guy.
Leela.
Radio.
Fucking full ass motherfucking ghetto blaster in the bathtub. That's what I say. Go out loud.
Yeah, he was probably one of the first people that And he did to me what he did to Valerie, right? He snuck and got my song, from my channel. And then he made it better. And then he sent it to me, and I was like, holy shit, is that what he sound like? Really? And I was like, holy crap. That's insane that he did that.
He could just, like I said, he could do that without even. He didn't need a click track. I don't know why he kept going. Why he kept going on and saying.
And he did it for fun. He never asked for anything. He was just like, here you go. It was
I never understood why.
What the fuck?
I never understood why he'd always go on about click tracks when he could do it himself. He didn't need a click track ever. Like don't ever let him gaslight you into thinking that he needed a click track, because he didn't. Because he could just scoop right in on like Valerie's song and just add stuff to it without even being set to any click track. So I mean,
and then he did that drumming live to the tune, and a few times he did it, and it was just. And he kept telling me how much he liked my voice, and I was like, my voice.
You talk about
the voice like a fucking angel. What the fuck?
You're talking about some amazing timing. He could change a fucking snare in the middle of a song. You ever notice that he'd change his snare and not miss a beat? He'd type an entire message and not miss a beat.
When I first saw him answering texts in chat, I thought, oh, hang on, we're not live? And then I was like, no, we are live. So then I was watching, and I'm like, oh, okay. Bloody hell. How are you not an octopus with that? With the way you can play?
I'm convinced he was an octopus human hybrid.
Right?
I've almost done some. I've almost done some research on octopus human hybrids because of
he
him.
would do that all the time and flip people out. It was funny.
He was talking about, and I don't even remember what the word was, but he was talking about some word or some sort of concept where, like, every element of the drums was its own rhythm, and it was like not like polyrhythm, but it was something else, and it was like I think it was like asymmetrical drumming or something like that. And it was like, I'm like, he does that, like legit, like one hand's doing something like, on its own.
Right. I have to go get another drink. I will be right back. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
He could do that though. He had some fucking like alien coordination that was just unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's playing the drums as well as he did, answering chat and then reading the whole chat as well. It's like Valerie or any of you though, when you do that, it's always impressive. But like with the way you've got to be so spot on with timing and so quick, I don't know. Yeah, maybe he was an animal where the sense of time is slowed down, like a tiny animal. And that's how he did it. And
yeah, I don't know. We'll never know because but I mean, just I don't know, but wherever you are, man, fuck, we miss you already.
Yeah.
This is just rough,
Yeah, is anyone? Is David and other hamsters been around, or I think?
I'm not sure who exactly.
Was David in Valerie's earlier? Must have been.
Not sure exactly who the who you said David. Which what was his handle on YouTube?
Is it, I'm not sure now.
Live
But
to
yeah,
Fly or something? Was it Live to Fly? Or is it someone?
To Fly David, but I think wasn't one of the guys in Hampstead's called David?
I know. Yeah, I think so. God, I mean, aside from being okay, it was Live to Fly. Yeah, aside from being like drunk as fuck, I'm also just terrible with like remembering, names, which is kind of also why I've never like really been able to like hold on to a relationship in my life. But yeah, okay. So David Burke says "Live to Fly."
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, yes,
Good job there,
I've seen David. I've seen David comment. I think David might have actually commented sometime earlier, or also on Jade's. Don't take your word. Okay.
I'm back. What a mess. Anything good?
We're just trying to figure out who the hamsters are.
I forgot the bass player's name, but he went deaf.
There's David Burke.
David Burke's the guitar player.
Is that Live to Fly, or is it someone else? Who's?
No, David Burke is not Live to Fly. David Burke is just David Burke.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
David Burke, 2137. He's the guy I want to steal his.
Okay.
I want to steal his damn guitar. Or
I was
guitars,
because
he has like
handle.
75 of them. Like you're gonna miss any, David.
I was asking the handle because I couldn't remember if they had a handle that was, not David Burke.
No, it's outright. David Burke.
But it is.
He's outright, he's like me. Justine Kasprick, David Burke. He's just.
Yeah, I was drinking. I'm
does not give one F. Not one fuck. Not even fuck dust. Respect. But yeah, he it's well known. He knows I want to steal his Surf Blue David guitar. And you know what? This doesn't mean I still don't want to steal that sucker. Yes, I do. And I may just make my way that way just to try. I still have Hugh. And Valerie.
Oh. David's going to be crushed.
Pookie was supposed to help me. She's my other ninja. Right, Pookie? Steal that. Yeah, David's gonna be crushed. This is horrible. Oh, God. I don't even know. This is a mess.
I had to wobble on over to the bog real quick. My bad.
No, it's okay. I like that. Waddle to the bog. Yeah, we're just talking about David Burke and. I know it's late there. It's halfway hoping I'd see him.
Yeah.
Tonight.
That's
I
true.
know, I ain't sleep.
David's met his lady friend from Italy, if I remember rightly.
Yeah. I don't know if that when it happened. I always told him I'd be his wingman. Like, I got you, dude.
Well, I saw in chat that he said that I think they met and she was really nervous, but then she was like more relaxed after a while.
Good.
They were going to go to McDonald's because it was just simple, but the next night they were going to go to a proper fancy restaurant. So yeah, sounds like it was going well.
That's good. Good.
Which
for
is
him.
cool because I'd seen him in chat for a while, going, "Oh, we're going to meet," and "Oh no, we're not." "Oh yeah, we're going to meet." "No, we're not."
Blimey, it's been like a year.
So cool.
I told him the last time I saw him, which was like maybe a couple weeks ago, I said, bro, I would have given up like 9 months ago. I would have said, you're done. I'm good.
In the back of my head, I'm like, I was just like thinking the worst, thinking it's not going to happen. But like, being supportive in the meantime. But so I was like made up when I saw him saying chat about it. I was, that's really nice.
You don't want to tell bro that, it's like, I don't know. But it happened. So I'm glad to be wrong. I'm happy.
Absolutely.
I think that's excellent. And he deserves that. That's so cool. And good for David. And hell yeah. And I still would talk you up, bro.
Because, like, stuff that you would only expect to be in romantic novels does happen sometimes. So, yeah.
Yep. Sometimes, I guess. There you go.
Sometimes to other people all the
exactly.
time.
Like, thank you. We're crying. I know, right? Thank you. It's like this kind of shit happens.
I'm not sad or bitter.
No. Oh, don't get that way. Don't get better.
I'm
don't
far
do
too
it.
daft to stay bitter for long.
Oh, Jesus. Like, not literally. I'm kind of like not over all that bullshit. So, anyway. This has been a rough day. I hope I've supplied a decent place for everyone, and that everybody wanted to come up got their chance, and I appreciate everybody that did. God, yeah.
Well, it's I think like yourself and Jade appreciated by people like you say for providing space, and Jade so soon as well.
God, it felt so bad for Jade.
Like hero. So
she did such a great job in her stream, and just she had the responsibility of pulling all that together, and basically it okay, you might have like, what did she find out, like an hour before her stream maybe? That's not a lot of time to pull shit together. So as always, much respect to Jade.
Not only that, but she said that she also had to do a Patreon stream.
Yeah, and keep her shit straight.
Which is like income. That's like holy shit. That's can't really bail on that so much as
love you, Denise. Thank you so much for coming, hun. God, he really. Let me tell you, Smithy had a lot of great things to say about you, Denise. Really great things. Yeah. He was a sweetheart. So, thanks, everybody.
Feels like all that's left really is just a moment of silence.
Love you, buddy.
Cheers, man.
Yeah. Cheers, Smithy. You are gone but not forgotten, bro. Never. Be playing your music forever, dude. And I miss those Tuesday streams. Tuesdays and Fridays, man.
Love you. Deal with it.
Deal with it, you twat. All right, you guys. I'm gonna end it.
Hugs to all.
It's time. Peace, you guys. Yep. And I think we'll all be ending with "I love if you deal with it" for a while, right? Love is you guys. Love you guys. Deal with it. We're out.